Did you hear that bell? It means it's another beautiful day in the Market Watch, Digi-tamers. So guys, let's get into this beautiful Market Watch and talk about all the good, interesting stuff. We seem to be having BT-16 already causing some trouble. So without further ado, let's get into the video and talk about it. So first off, we have Hero. Hero from Resurgent Booster actually shot up, boys and girls, in the last couple days, actually. I think it's just hyping up. I think the fact that also it's been topping a little bit more in JP, people are getting a little antsy on it. To be honest with you, this is a very hard rare to pull. I think I've only pulled one out of all the product I've opened, and it's kind of sad. It's a rare that you kind of need at a full playset. It's one that you can't not have, so it's definitely seeing its wear and tear here when you can't get your hands on the correct product. Europe side holding strong at €3.39, which is okay. I think this is definitely showing that we're not having as much product as we're expecting to be available. But I think this is really cool to see how this goes, and I'm excited. Then we have Jesmon GX Cross Encounter BT-10. Definitely good to see it come down. It could possibly go up depending on what goes on in the future with all the good product. Jesmon GX is a card that'll always help out with Royal Knights, and as long as there's more and more decks of Royal Knights coming into the fray, Jesmon GX will always get better. I think also with the new Magna Golden Armor mode that we have for the X antibodies, we might be seeing more and more armor modes. They're kind of cheap outs to making upgrade forms, which would be awesome, but I get it, using their Digizord Digimetal that they use as a power-up is kind of cool. I think it's a very interesting gimmick, but at the same time, it's like an easy out because instead of making a brand new, evolution, it's a form that the metal Digizord is able to produce. And it's kind of cool, especially since it was a first exclusive to the TCG. This is its first appearance. It hasn't shown up in any form of media yet, which is pretty cool. But let's take a look at Jesmon GX on the Europe side, looking like €22, which is kind of fair price here. So definitely we're going to have to see what they do further on. Analog Youth alternate art shot up, boys and girls. This is not a drill. We're down to 5 listings, and somebody that can come in and just buy out this right here brings it to $100, and it looks like people are buying in the 70s. So I think this is going to be a very much interesting card because you definitely need a full playset if you're going to be playing Lugamon. So definitely keep this in mind. Europe side looking like €52, €57, €59. Definitely a little bit cheaper than us, but not by much of a margin. But they have definitely a lot more product. Magnamon alternate art versus Royal Knights. Definitely seeing a shot up because of the new Magnamon stuff. People are going to hype up, and people are buying in the 75s, 55 range. I'm going to say definitely wait this out if you did not have this on your first wave. I'm going to say wait out till we get to the format because I don't think rushing into this card is your best investment move right now. Yes, you want to have it, but I think you can still get a lot of versus BT-13 at this point, and paying $65 for this card that was basically cheaper than dirt before was like 40s in the trade. Now it's up to close to 70s. I think that $30 spike is just not worth the investment right now. It'll definitely come down a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but pick it up once it touches back into 50s. I don't think investing at 70 is really worth it because it's going to come down once the hype cools off. And if the deck can't compete with Apocalyptic Mon, only gets the Crust Boy, we're gonna have issues. This is gonna end up being, not looking great. So just keep this in mind. Europe side looking like €47, €48, €50, €55. Yeah, not bad. That's in a range I think is fine, but they don't have many listings as well. Magnamon alternate art from New Awakening BT-08. So this one's 30s, and it's starting to climb. People haven't really gone too crazy yet. They're picking up at 21s, and one at 27, but $30 they seem to be saying no way, this is not what I'm paying for. So once it reaches 25, probably pick those up. That's probably what your safe bet is just picking these up if you want a max rarity. The lower rarities are like a couple dollars, nothing too crazy, but just something to keep in mind. Europe side looking like 26, 27 euros and 77 cents, 29 euros, pretty much closely mirroring us. There's not much of a gap difference here. Then we have Magnamon X antibody alternate art. So definitely was on a down climb for a bit and then shot up. People are buying it. Light plays, by the way. Light plays. Not near mints. Light plays are people are picking these up at the 20 marks. And then you have near mint foils at 25 sold last. Boy, oh boy. People are really thinking this deck's going to be tier 1 competitive. I don't know. We're going to have to see what else they're going to give for support. And I haven't seen the movie yet. No spoilers down in the comment. Do not spoil for anybody else, because I will delete that comment in a heartbeat. And, you know, if there are armor forms in there, maybe it might help the deck. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie yet, and we'll have to see. I think it's a lot more focused on the Jagras, but they'll probably do some armors just because we haven't had any armor support in a extremely long while. So definitely we'll have to see. Europe side looking like 18 euros, 18 euros 50 cents, 20 euros, 20 euros 75 cents. Yeah. They have Magnamon X antibody, the regular art. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit cheaper. You know, it's only bumped up to 10s. I mean, you're not going to, this is probably a fake seller. No, wow. Very rare do you get to be able to do that. But, you know, $10.99 for just the base rare at the moment. Base rarity for X antibody Magnamon is crazy. So if you guys didn't have this, X record's looking more and more like you need these cards. Europe side looking like 3 euros, 3 euros 50 cents, 3 euros 50 cents. Yeah, definitely pick your play set up if you're planning on the Europe market. Definitely solid for you guys. Then V-mon, Digimon Royal Knight cards set starter deck. You know, this is from the card set that gave it an alternate art. It was like 15s and now sitting at 30s, boys and girls. Almost on buyout. It's crazy to see this card dip down. Thank you for someone letting me know about checking this card out in the next video. If you guys tell me about cards, I'll definitely bring it in the next Market Watch. Just let me know if I'm missing anything. Then Europe side looking like 7 euros 98 cents, 9 euros 99 cents, 13 euros, 14 euros 18 cents, 14 euros 99 cents, 15 euros. Crazy to me. V-mon 2020 Championship Online Regional. So this card got bought out like crazy. Yeah, this card was dirt cheap for a while. And then basically people went like, oh, let me go pick this up. There wasn't many of these Champion Regionals, but for $65, someone just walked away and, you know, got the last copy. But, you know, back in this is just crazy to me. So 9.29, 7.11, 7.10, you know, kind of a month ago we had them at 65s and stuff like that, but nobody's really buying more of these. But it's just crazy to see, you know, how all of a sudden this card got bought out and it's just staying expensive. So if you guys have this, maybe list it for 70s, 80s, maybe someone might take it. 300 is not happening. But Europe side 190 euros, kind of going on that. Yeah. Venusmon alternate cross encounter BT-10, $45 and going down. So Venusmon, keep falling down. Your thighs can't keep this price going for long. Just kidding. I really hope she gets back into the $40 range. Would be really nice. Probably easily achievable. I mean, crazy to me that she's just holding this strong. I don't know if she's going to be competitively viable, but we'll have to see. Europe side looking like 41 euros, 42 euros. Okay, not terrible. WarGreymon Blast Ace, 30 bucks. And people are buying it at 30s. If it's buying at 30s right now, I'm going to be straight honest with you. Expect this to dip. This card is going to fall, and it's not going to look pretty at the end of the day when you guys see this card drop. But do not invest into the $30 card. Europe side, 50 euros. Not happening. Don't invest into that. Venusmon. So back at $12. From the 10 to 12s actually isn't terrible. people are going to be wanting to make sure they have their Fenry-Lugamon. Deck's projected to be one of the best decks of the format. So, and it's going to be good going forwards. I think, all in all, we just have to see, and we'll see what happens. I think there's possibilities, but let's just see how the Wolf Boy does. But $12 a piece definitely seems like selling, but I expect this to possibly go down to 8s, maybe 7s, but I don't expect this to be like dollars. This card is just way too good, and it could spike up on release weekend. You'll have to see. Europe side looking like €15. Then Commandramon from Blast Ace, $10. $10, and people are buying it at 10. Yes, the D Brigade hype is there, but DigiPolice is also seems like it's going to be a smart investment long term. So guys, definitely pick up your max rarity as soon as possible, because as they keep printing DigiPolice stuff, this is just going to get support. So, and then we already know that we have 3 main sets with possible DigiPolice stuff. So as long as it's matches in color with black, this deck's going to go crazy. So we'll have to see what happens. Europe side looking like €15. And then Agumon Blast Ace BT-14. I expect this to fall down. $7. I can't see this holding that price long. Let's take a look. Europe side looking like €15. Solarai store participation Dragonic Roar EX-05-3. Holy cow, things on buyout. This is just the store participation. People are hyping this card. Just somebody came through last night and hit it hard a little bit. So definitely going to be an interesting one to see what happens with the Solarai going forwards. Europe side looking like €2, €2, €2, €2, 30 cents, €2, 30 cents. Yeah, but that's kind of all we have for the Market Watch. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.